Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, we're reading from the Daily Reflections today, and we're October 20th. I pre-read it. Wow, it's a good one. It's a good one. October 20th, the Daily Reflections. Solace for the confusion. Solace for the confusion. Obviously, it says, this is from the 12 and 12, page 28. Obviously, the dilemma of the wanderer from faith is that of profound confusion. I've been there. Where did it go? How do I get it back? I have been there. It's like, oh my God, no pun intended, but I've been there. Profound confusion. He thinks himself lost to the comfort of any conviction at all. He cannot attain in even a small degree the assurance of the believer, the agnostic, or the atheist. So the total space of confusion. The atheist and the agnostic has a belief, but we've wandered from faith. Profound confusion. He is the bewildered one. Beautifully written. Bill, this is written from experience. This is the voice of Bill's experience when he wrote the 12 and 12. When we wander from faith, it's like, holy shit, where am I? Then it goes on to say, the concept of God was one that I struggled with during my early years of sobriety. The images that came to me, conjured from my past, were heavy with fear, rejection, and condemnation. I mean, many of us can relate to that, or I call them our Sunday school beliefs, and which are often based in fear and condemnation. Then I heard my friend Ed's image of a higher power. As a boy, he had been allowed a litter of puppies, provided that he assumed responsibility for their care. Each morning, he would find the unavoidable byproducts of the puppies on the kitchen floor. So they've been pooping on the floor in the kitchen. Despite frustration, Ed said he couldn't get angry because that's the nature of puppies. How do I know that? I have puppies. I've been dad to these two puppies that are now almost a year for 8 months. Oh, and I have gotten angry. It's like, oh my God. I have gotten angry. Ed said he couldn't get angry because it's the nature of puppies. Ed felt that God viewed our defects and shortcomings with a similar understanding and warmth. Oh my God. I've often found solace from my personal confusion in Ed's calming concept of God. So in this one, Ed's suggesting that God sees us as like children, like puppies. That as we make mistakes, as we shit on the kitchen floor, he says, oh, well, they don't know any better, Isn't that amazing? That makes the door open pretty wide for a relationship with consciousness or higher power or God, imagining that God doesn't have a judgment, that he sees us. And I say he because there's no way to speak of it without making it separate or objective. But it isn't separate or objective. Anyway, he sees us as we are and accepts just as we are, just like the puppy. I get it now. It's beautiful. There's my puppies right there, just outside the window. we're going on a road trip tomorrow to the West Coast. So I'll be squeezing this in somewhere, probably on the road. I'll do it. I'll stop and do it on the road. Maybe on my phone, we'll see. Okay, love you guys. Have a great one. No in-person meditation on Monday night next week. I'm going to be away. We'll do it on Zoom. And the Zoom codes, I'll make it really obvious. Yeah, I'd love to have you join us. Okay, cheers. Love you lots.